Howdy folks, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Today we are once again on the kayak, once again just launching out of the backyard. It is the 4th of July, so happy 4th of July. I don't know, this is the most patriotic shirt that I have. It's getting pretty old though. Anyway, being that it's the 4th of July is part of the reason why I'm launching from the backyard. Things don't get too crazy around here. If I went down to like West Palm Beach or even Jupiter or Stewart, things are going to be absolutely crazy today. So we're sticking right here where things are nice and calm and peaceful. Later on we'll go see the fireworks display in town, but for now we're going to hang out here in the backyard and see what we can catch. Good news and bad news. Good news is we found a massive school of something. I think these are mullet jumping everywhere. And with this many mullet jumping, there's got to be predators with this many bait fish. The bad news is I hear a thunderstorm coming. Hopefully it misses us. Got a fish on. Feels like a big one too. Ooh, she's a big one. She's a big one, whatever she is. Hopefully it's not another freaking... I'm guessing it's a big old jack, but who knows. Don't break the rod now. Don't you break the rod now. Took out quite a bit of line. Staying low. Could this be my shark? Oh crap. Whew. Good thing we got off of that. Lucky my line didn't break off right then. Definitely a fish. I'm feeling head shakes. This thing is freaking massive, whatever it is. Gaining on it finally. It's coming towards me again. Guessing it's a big old freaking jack, but who knows? Could be darn near anything. It's taking me all over the place here. I'm debating whether I should drop the anchor line, but I'm afraid it'll wrap it. The net is not ready. I don't know if this net's going to be big enough for whatever this fish is. If it's a jack, it'll be big enough. Woo! This could be my tarpon, baby. I think I've got on my tarpon. What else could fight this hard? No, if a tarpon would be jumping. A tarpon would be jumping. Caught a glimpse of it. I don't know, man. This could be a shark. I just don't know what this is. Probably the biggest fish I've ever had on in my life, though. Unless it's a jack, because jacks fight incredibly hard even when they're somewhat small. This is the fun part about ocean fishing, man. You just never know what you're going to hook into. I'm using a swim bait. My arm is getting tired. I'm in this area that was just loaded with mullet. So whatever this big fish or creature is clearly eating them big mullet. I'm just concerned their structure can wrap me around if it starts heading in the direction, keeps heading in the direction it's heading. Spooking these fish. Let's get a look at you. Big giant snook, baby. Big old snook. Big old snook. Snook, 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 snook. Whew, now that's a trophy, baby. Now that's a trophy. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Holy smokes. Biggest fish of my life. Biggest fish of my life on the line right now. Holy smokes, dude. Look at that. I finally got my big old snook. I finally got my big old snook. Oh, man. We got to treat her. We got to treat her well. On artificials too. I can't even lift it up. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. I'm shaking. One more picture and then let's get on with the unhooking process. Holy cow. I want to get on with the measuring process too. Let's get the hook out first and foremost. Look at this, guys. Look at how long it is compared to me. I mean, this is measuring tape. Where are you? Please have the measuring tape on me. Let's get a quick measurement of it. And then I'm just gonna release her. I'm gonna take care of her. I'm gonna take care of you. Don't you worry. Maybe this is too big to measure in a freaking kayak. It's about at the end. Alright. I'm gonna call it 30. A little bit longer. I'm gonna give it an extra inch. I'm gonna call it 39 inches. 39-inch snook. Heck yeah. Personal best fish ever. Lord knows how many pounds it is. Easily, this is... I can barely pick it up. There's the shot, baby. There's the thumbnail right there's the thumbnail. And then we're gonna let it go. I know I'm probably gonna get hate for having it out of the water too long, but that is my PB fish. And I had to try and get a measurement. It's definitely a fish that's been eating them giant mullet. Hanging onto my thumb, and I'm just gonna let it hang onto my thumb till it's ready to go. There she goes. Just let go of my thumb finally. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Yes, 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 yes. Holy cow, guys. Alright, we finally got our saltwater monster and broke our PB fish. Call it 39 inches. 39 inches, easily 20 pounds. Heck yeah. Here we go again, guys. What happened? I didn't realize I was still recording. Something just busted out there, man. They're busting everywhere. Busting right here, right in freaking front of me right now. Got on a good old giant jig. Big old snook jig is what we got on now, which this rod is not rated for. Got one. It's another big one, baby. It's another big one, baby. Oh, it came off. No. Oh, that was on the jig. Again, this rod is a little bit too light for this jig. If I had a heavier rod, I probably could have driven that hook in better. Because that's a big freaking hook on this thing. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is, I don't know, this thing's like 2 freaking ounces. And you can see the size of the hook on this thing. I think I need to set the hook a little bit harder. Alright guys, well, the wind's beginning to whip up. The lightning strikes are getting closer. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to call it here. The fish are actually not jumping around as much since this cold wind has been hitting. You think the fish are shutting off, and certainly the weather could get dangerous here. So we got to really get off the water. And of course, I live on the opposite side of the lagoon from where we are. So I'm going to take 2 more casts, and then we're going to call it. I'm going to get one of these lightning strikes on film. Lightning's really starting to crash out here. Good news is we're almost home. Here's some thunder. Alrighty folks, well, we made it back on land. Fortunately, we didn't get struck by lightning. As you can see, the storms are brewing, so we got to skedaddle our way on up the hill. Real quick, show you what I was using. This is what I caught the big fish on, just a regular old sassy shad swim bait with I think that's a 1/4 ounce jig head. At the end, I tried using a popper, and then at the very end, like the last half hour, I switched to one of these big Snook jigs. I don't remember what brand this is, some generic knockoff brand, but they were hitting this at the end there, but we had to call it quits. This is a 50-pound test. Fluorocarbon leader, I forgot to mention that. That's actually frayed a little bit right there. I wonder if that's from that last fish that I missed. This rod is a little bit light for the size fish that I was catching, and certainly for this jig. I think if I had a stronger rod, I probably maybe would have hooked that last fish, but what can you do, man? This is the only saltwater tackle I have. I'm only in Florida for, 2 more weeks, so glad I caught that big snook. It's been on the bucket list. Thank you guys for watching. Happy 4th of July. Thank you to all the veterans who give us this freedom that we have. I certainly got out and enjoyed my freedoms today, so thank you guys. Maybe I'll get some fireworks on film for you tonight. We'll see. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next adventure. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Well, my plans this evening kind of got messed up because of the rain and the storms. Some of my other friends bailed out, and I ended up not meeting up with the very, very small group of friends in West Palm. So in any event, today we're staying local in Jupiter to see fireworks. We're on our own, and I'm heading down to my secret bridge. We're going to hang out under here, hopefully out of the rain. Fireworks are supposed to happen right there. Hopefully we'll be able to see them. To be honest, guys, I don't know why it's so legit under this bridge right here. You probably can't tell right now because it's dark. I've just got my lamp, but it's really nice under here. I mean, you can see what I had to walk down to get here. There's no walkway or anything that goes to under here, but then you get under here and it's really, really nice. Oop, there they are. Heck yeah. Cool, let's get rid of the bugs too. Oh, dude, the sparks are landing right next to me. Check that out, the sparks are landing right next to me. I'm under the bridge, so I'm safe. Once again, fishing during fireworks display. Woo! Dude, I got a bite. I've definitely got a bite. I've got a bite and there's fireworks going off right now. Are you kidding me? Oh, fish are biting, fireworks are going off. Craziness out here. This might be the grand finale. Woo! I'm guessing that was the grand finale. Nice.